Cheers. So here we are, Thursday. Jeez. Gotta look at the date and make sure I get it right. I said it was June the other day. Let's take a quick peek. It's July 9th. I should know that. July 9th, 2026. So this is a 2003 Mustang that I bought on Marketplace. The top was not working, the windows were not working, and there was a fuel issue. And I've got all that fixed now. The car came out of Arizona. It was really clean. And the reason it was cheap was because of the electrical issues that I took care of pretty quickly. Saw the top go down, no problem. Just had to put a little oil in it. It's got a slight weep in one of the cylinders, so it took years to lose the oil, but I put a little bit of that additive that you put in the swell seals and transmissions and power steering. I put in too much at first, and it literally jammed the pump up. So I had to drain it back out and add in small amounts as I was working it up and down. Live and learn. It was just so thick the pump wouldn't even turn. Clean car. It's got a couple whiskey dents. It had some problems with the front bumper that I fixed. I repaired the front bumper instead of buying one. And it took a long time because I worked at it a little bit at a time. But there's no rush on this. It's gonna be a Sunday cruiser. Maybe not for me. I think for my girlfriend. I really want to give it to my girlfriend. She loves Mustangs. But we'll see how it works out. I want to put an antique tag on it so I can get the cheap insurance and stuff like that. And I have to wait until it's 25 years old. But there it is. Take a look on the interior. The interior is as clean as the exterior, except for the leaves that fell in there just a few minutes ago off that tree. Them flowers fell in there. Got the antenna off. You have to put the emergency brake up to move the top. That works, by the way. The emergency brake does work. Probably that reason, because you have to put it on to put the top up. And that was because people were so stupid that they were putting the top up going down the road. I'll give you a listen at the engine. So it's a V6, 3.8, I believe. These cars had, with the V8s and stuff, the insurance is out of control. So you can see I fixed that bumper. It was totally smashed on both sides, broken away from the car. There was a hole right here. There was a hole, and you can still see that seam a little bit. I'm still working on that seam a little bit. And then I clear it over. Not the best at repairing bumpers, because what happened is I put it on, and then I realized I was supposed to put the grill piece in first. And when I took it out, I cracked the damn thing again. I was like, damn it. Can't win for losing. It went on, it was perfect. And then wham. Oh, bird got it there. Bird poop. Ugh. It was still kind of wet. Ugh. Yeah, I'm supposed to wipe the bird poop off with your hands. But there it is, guys. Wiping my fingers on the grass here to get the poop off. Yuck. One more spot of rust I gotta fix right here. There's one more small spot right here I gotta take care of. And this is the problem in New England. The car was in New England for a few winters, and they let the sand set on it, but it came out of Arizona. They were Navy. Let's take a walk inside. Put it back in the shed. Just in that little time I had it out here, a bird pooped on it. So So, how far did we make it on the van truck yesterday? Well, so I had this hood on and off and on and off, and this is how far I got with the, so they're just set in there, trying to give you an idea how they're gonna, so all this extra material is got to be cut off, and I still have to make a piece on the top, but just to show you how far I got both boxes where they'll fit inside, and they'll fit in. That was good. I pushed in a little too far. Trying to do this with one hand always sucks, but you can see I can just about get those in flush now in the back, see? And that can get welded in. I cut a little more out the back. So I had to put the hood on because I wanted to make sure there would be no interference with anything over in this area. So I always try to get the hood back on, or whatever I'm working on, back on in place to ensure that part. So I'm able to push these right inside now, which really sinks them in. My magnet would hold that, would be great. Yeah, well, you can see where I'm going with it now. Got those to fit right up inside, and they got to be spread out a little bit still on the sides and attached, but it's looking pretty good. See if I can get back, maybe give you a longer view. So I like it, and it's gonna work. So I got to get the hood back off, and then what I'm gonna do is weld. So I made a measurement so I can set this part down onto the bench, and then this has to be 10.5 inches higher than here, and that'll make sure that the back of the light is straight up and down. I've got to kind of lean it forward to make sure it's facing straight forward. So I know what I'm going to do once I get it over on the bench, how to set it up and start my first welds down on the bottom down here. My first welds will be on the bottom here, get some tacks on there. Then I'll make my adjustment forward or backwards and start attaching it the rest of the way around. It's going to work out good. So I got to get my wire welder, and I don't have to carry it anymore because I now have a cart for my welders. That's something I wanted to do for a long time. When I used to work on job sites, like if we were inside demoing a building, I would have one of these carts with all the tools in it, and I could move it around inside. These guys stopped calling me the bag lady because I was pushing. I had my lunch in there, all my tools, and I'd go to work, you know. It was my job to go in and cut out all the wire and plumbing and everything. Anything that we could sell for scrap, that was my job to get out of the building and get it prepped to go up while those guys tore the walls down and stuff. It's kind of fun work. So I had sawzalls and cutters and you name it to get all that stuff out of there, and rolled up, and cord to tie it all up. Play that funky music. Okay. Everybody remembers that little song. Did a lot of cutting out in my fabrication area yesterday. I like to do, like I say, do as much cutting out there as I can. I brought the bench over to have a seat. So Looks like it might be a good day to smelt some aluminum. I gotta make aluminum ingots out of this trash aluminum, scrap aluminum. So I gotta make the ingots so that I can pour my arrows for my Apache emblems. So that's the first step. I've been looking online. Looks like I can buy the casting sand pretty cheap at craft stores, but there are no craft stores left in this area. I don't want to buy it online because it's ridiculously expensive. When I looked at some of the craft stores though, but there's none left in this area. They all closed. It's crazy. They were selling everything in there was made in China too, so I was kind of hesitant to buy stuff in there, but I don't know. It's weird how businesses come and go, I'm sure. It was like Marianne's Crafts or something like that. They were opening stores all over New England. Now they're all closed. Just didn't make it. Trial and error. That's the way it is in business. Sometimes you think you got a good business model and stuff just don't work out. Well, it's cool this morning, and everything's damp, so I'm gonna go back in the back and do a little cutting. Still thinking about putting my boat in the water. So for today, I'm going to leave you with a little bit of chopper action. So I can only do so much at a time. I'll do a 20-foot section. You can hear me huffing and puffing over here. But it'll get done. I'll just pick away at it a little bit at a time. Get this all cut back so I can see my stone again. Whew. First thing in the morning is a good workout, but in moderation. Whew. All right, guys. I'm gonna say out from Rusty, Rhode Island. Got a little work to do to get that squared up and installed, but it's gonna look pretty good in there. The light's kind of kicked up. I already cut the holes for the wires and everything in the back. So, oops. It's all set. I gotta put a grommet on that, and that'll be all set. All right, guys. Out from Rusty, Rhode Island. Cheers. And we'll see y'all on Bad Chad. And Dan the Man Does Stuff.